Good morning, good afternoon, good evenings. You guys are based on different locations. Okay, so let me first introduce myself. I believe that inshallah this training will be a very good training for all of you guys, and you will learn a lot today to help your businesses move in the right directions. And tomorrow we will have more additional training on digitalization stuff. So let me introduce first myself. My name is Sayyid Naveed Hussain. I am from Pakistan. I'm an industrial engineer by profession. I am also executive MBA in marketing and finance. I have 16 years of experience in plant operations management, lead multiple businesses for startups and lean manufacturing, work in the big multinational like Procter & Gamble, Honda, Mondelez, and Orbicon Investment Groups in 6 different countries like UK, Nigeria, Morocco, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. I have been engaged in the business excellence program since last 12 years, implemented integrated work system for P&G, ILCSS for Mondelez, WCOM, Orbicon Manufacturing Excellence programs. I have been leading the WCOM program since last 4 years as a head, and managing digital transformation since last 2 years as well. So this is brief about me as experience. Okay. The next pillar is autonomous management pillar. Okay, different companies use it as a autonomous maintenance pillar, or some use autonomous management pillar. So this is the most advanced name for this pillar is autonomous management pillar. Basically, this pillar is mainly linked to. There are 2 pillars which are mainly linked to the machine and equipments in terms of improving the efficiency of the machine. One is autonomous maintenance, and second one is a planned maintenance pillar. So this pillar is all about that operators or the organization on the shop floor, basically. So the main purpose of this pillar basically is to build the capability of the organization in terms of operator, assistant operator, or whoever is operating the machines, basically. To make sure that they are capable to manage their machines and they understand everything about the machine and they know how to maintain the machine in a good condition. So the purpose is, again, the vision of this is basically that you have autonomous teams. Autonomous teams mean that when you will be on the 7, so this pillar has 7 steps. So when you will be on the 7 steps mean that your shop floor people will be so much capable enough that you don't need a maintenance department. You don't need a quality department. They can do all the checks of the maintenance. They can all do all the checks of the quality as well themselves. So this is the future of the business. So so this means that the main purpose of this pillar is to focus on the capability of the people to ensure that they know how to manage the things. So this pillar has the 5 important methodologies, and the 5S activities is also part of this pillar. Okay, and all the people in the production quality maintenance department are involved in this pillar. Going to the detail of the pillar steps. Okay, so like FI pillar, this pillar has 7 steps. Okay, and in this I would say that the first 3 steps are the most important steps, and these steps you normally implement for minimum 2 to 3 years. You don't need to go to step 4 until you really do these things very properly, because your 80 to 85% of the losses in terms of machine stops or the machine breakdowns can be eliminated if you just implement it for 3 steps. Okay, so the first step is about the initial cleaning. So what happens basically that, guys, we all know that when we buy a new machines, we get a machine in extremely good condition. Okay, and supplier tell us that okay, you need to do some specific things. They normally define some standards to follow. For example, they say that on a monthly basis you need to change the oil, you need to do this, you need to do that. So which you normally assign to the maintenance to take care of, but we say nothing to the operator, and that's why what happened that the operator start running the machine and he start producing. He don't stop the machine. He come every day. He put the material in and he start processing, and the machine keeps running. And eventually, after some day, you started having some breakdowns, some stops, because you are not actually doing anything with the machine in terms of maintaining it. So it's extremely important that when we have a machine, we have to maintain the machine in the same condition always to avoid this losses which we suffer on our machines. So the concept is return to the base condition always. How you take machine to the base condition always. How you maintain the machine to the base condition always. So the first thing is that if you have a new machine or you have a used machine, first thing you do is in the first step in the initial cleaning is basically that you do a deep cleaning of the machine. You clean the machine completely in all areas, top to down, left to right, everything. Okay, because you may have many problems with the machine in terms of cleaning, in terms of lubrication, in terms of defects in the machine. So what you do when you clean, you are finding the defects at the same time. You may find out many problems with the machine in terms of loose bolts, in terms of some damaged parts. So that help you find out many problems in the machine, that there are serious problems in the machine. And if I don't fix the defects, this problem, I can result into a major breakdowns very soon, or I will keep having the short stop or other problems in the machines. Okay, so in the first step you do is that you identify, you do the deep cleaning activity, you clean the machine completely, and then you identify all the defects on the machine, and then you do the you make sure that 90%, minimum 90% of the defects you have identified in this activity are fixed. If you are not able to do that, please don't move to the step 2, because if your machine is running with the defects, this means that you have probability for having breakdown and short stop. So this means that the most important thing is that machine should be defect free. Clear? So try to make sure that you fix all the defects as early as possible and don't move to the next step, okay, until you have specific defects is linked to the spare part delivery. You need to wait for months to get the parts. Then otherwise, please fix all the defects, because that will help you eliminate many of your short stop and many critical breakdowns. Clear? And you develop the first cleaning standard. So once you do the cleaning activity, you come next day. So again, guys, this task will be also done for 2 to 3 months. Huh? So this means that first you do the cleaning, you find out tags, and you will take time to fix that defect. And every day you will come and observe the machine. So when you will come the next day, after 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you will start seeing that machine is started getting dirty again. We started having the same lubrication leakages from different areas. Okay, so we will start seeing the problems. Okay, these problems will tell us that okay, we are having some source of dirt. So we have some areas where we are getting the contamination coming, or we have some area which are basically having the problems. Okay, so you point out. So when you go to so you identify your pains in terms of why you are having this machine so dirty, why you end up having your machine in this condition. So you point out your problems. You start learning about your machine in terms of the problems which are causing to have machine in this condition. Clear? And then you say that okay, I need to keep cleaning the same thing again and again. So you develop some temporary standard. Okay, so you say okay, whatever I clean in one time, maybe I need to do some cleaning in some area which are getting dirty again and again. Okay, so you develop some temporary standards for cleaning and inspection for the bearing, lubrication parts, and all these things. Okay, and then you go to the step number 2. If you have fixed 90% of defects, the step number 2 is the eliminate source of dirt and hard to reach and hard to clean inspection area. So what you do is basically that what you have done in the first step, you have cleaned your machine, and now you have started cleaning your machine on daily basis. What is happening? You are taking some extra time already. Previously, you were not doing anything. You were coming, starting the machine, running, and you are getting output. Now you have developed some standard for cleaning on daily basis. So what are you doing? You are taking every day you are taking some loss on your production plan, that you are stopping the machine for 30 minutes, for 40 minutes, for 1 hour, and you have started having a loss that you are not producing at the same time. Maybe yes, this is helping you to eliminate some of the losses, but you have some time, additional time for the cleaning, which is causing you to have low output relatively. So what you will do in this step 2 is basically you say that why I'm cleaning, why I cannot eliminate this cleaning issues which are causing me have this contamination coming up, or these inspections of this area which are causing me the problem to check. So you basically go deep into to understand the source of contaminations and the issues, and then you try to eliminate in the step 2. that help you reduce your cleaning time to a minimum level possible. So you cannot, most probably you cannot eliminate all of your source of contaminations, okay? But you can eliminate many by pointing out the specific points related to some leakages, or maybe your machine, your equipment is in an area where you are getting the dust outside from the outside. So maybe you can just take simple action to just close your windows to make sure that you don't, or maybe your product itself is producing some kind of dust which is getting accumulated on your equipment. So maybe you need to do something with your raw material, that you need to work with your supplier, that whatever product you are getting, you need to reduce the dust and accumulation on this or the waste or dust accumulation on this material. So then you go to the step number 3. If you achieve this step number 2, you go to the step number 3, where you talk about, okay, whatever we did after this, you develop the best standard for cleaning, inspection, and lubrication of the machine. And you start focusing in the step 3 mainly about the lubrication. You say that, okay, whatever lubrications we are doing is really sufficient. Am I having the lubrication failures? So you evaluate all your lubrication and try to standardize your lubrication and try to minimize the time you are taking to lubricate your equipment. Okay. So this helps you reduce your losses related to the lubrication, and also help you at up to step number 3. For me, I would say that if you are having, for example, 100 stop on your machine, if you implement step number 3, you will eliminate at least 60% of your short stop. If you are not doing anything in the PM pillar, I will explain you what PM pillar will help and how it will help in that other area. But if you just implement AM step 1, 2, 3, it would help you eliminate at least 60% of your short stop. Mean that your operator will not be stopping the machine and again and going and checking things, and that would automatically also help you in the FI pillar in terms of the labor task, at how many times he's engaged into restarting the machine. So it is extremely important that you will get a lot of help in other areas as well if you implement AM step 1, 2, 3. Then step 4 and step 5 is more advanced step, in which you basically go to the equipment level, deep into the equipment level, because when you are doing step 4, you normally in the maintenance has classified all your equipments as a B, C, in terms of A mean the most critical equipment, and you say that, okay, I will pick the priority equipment, the most critical equipment in my business, and I will go deep into the process of this equipment in terms of how the process is happening, and why I'm having the breakdowns in this area, and why I'm having still having the short stops and the chronic issues in this area. Then you evaluate your process completely and try to understand and create a link of that. Maybe the way I'm managing the equipment, the way I'm maintaining the equipment, there is something wrong with my standards. So you start talking about your standards over there. Okay, inspection standards there. And then you build the OPLs. The OPL means the 1-point lessons, that the knowledge information for operator, that what you are doing, what activities you are doing is impacting your process to still having the short stop or the breakdowns or the process issues. So in the general inspection, you go deep into and evaluate your equipment in all the way, from the process point of view, from the task point of view. And then in the step 5 of AM pillar, you also introduce everything. So everything means that, as I said, that the AM step 5 is the most advanced step in the AM pillar. So in this step, basically you talk about that you take all the control to the operator, that whatever inspections the quality has defined, which quality was doing, what inspections the maintenance was doing, everything will be integrated with the operator activities. We will make sure that operator is doing all these activities himself, and we are making sure that we are getting the everyone involved, and we have the autonomous team in terms of the operator managing everything himself. All kind of changeovers, all kind of the parts change, all kind of activity in terms of quality critical inspections, everything operator will do at the AM step 5. So it's an extremely advanced level step, but I will not go deep into this. Then the step 6 and step 7 is mainly about that if you still are suffering with some specific losses, you then pick up the specific area, go deep into the standards, and keep evaluating using different techniques, advanced techniques of the problem solving, and you evaluate it and you try to attack it.